My dearest love, it feels like I must have done some really wonderful things in my previous life to have you as my spouse in this one. The joy and blessings you bring into my life are beyond words. I find it difficult to express just how happy and grateful I am to have you by my side. With you, it's as if all my dreams have already come true, and I feel a sense of completeness and fulfillment that I never knew was possible. Before you entered my life, I had no idea that such a deep and meaningful connection with someone was even possible. You seem to understand my heart even better than I do myself, and that is a beautiful and comforting feeling. The chemistry we share is incredible, and I marvel at the fact that such a special bond exists between us. It's a revelation to me, and I never thought that someone could have such a profound impact on my life. Marriage used to be something I saw as a responsibility, almost like a burden. The thought of sharing my entire life with someone frightened me, and I would run away from even considering it. However, meeting you has completely changed my perspective. Now, the idea of being married to you fills me with excitement and happiness. Knowing that you are my spouse gives me a deep sense of satisfaction and pride. You've transformed my thinking about marriage, turning it into a source of joy and fulfillment rather than a daunting responsibility. Since you came into my life, everything has changed. It's like my life has become a beautiful movie with a happy ending, and you are the star of that film. You are the light that brightens my darkest days, and I feel like I've truly started living since the day we met. Before you, I was like an empty shell of a person, but your love has breathed life, joy, and happiness into me. You've turned me from a stone into a human being, and for that, I am eternally grateful. You are my guiding star, my love. I feel a sense of amazement when I think about how much you have transformed not just my life, but also my way of thinking. It's as if you were a God-sent angel, sent to rescue me from a life of emptiness and despair. You've brought meaning and purpose into my existence, and I can't thank you enough for that. I used to be afraid of commitment and sharing my life with someone, but now, the thought of being with you for the rest of my life fills me with joy. You've made me realize that true happiness lies in the connection we share and the love we give and receive. I want to shout from the rooftops how lucky I am to have you in my life. You are my greatest blessing, and I cherish every moment we spend together. Your love has not only made me a better person but has also inspired me to express my feelings in ways I never thought possible. I find myself writing poems for you and singing songs that are filled with the happiness you've brought into my life. It's as if your love has unlocked a creative and joyful side of me that I never knew existed. I feel like I'm floating on clouds of happiness, and even the mundane aspects of life seem extraordinary with you by my side. I want to talk to rainbows and tell them that I know someone more beautiful and colorful than they are, you, my love. The happiness you've brought into my life is so overwhelming that I can't help but share it with the entire world. Thank you for being my constant support, my love. You've made the impossible possible, and I am forever grateful for the love, care, and affection you shower upon me. You are the meal my hungry heart was longing for, and you brought it to me in the form of your love. I don't want to rush through this feast of love. Instead, I want to savor every moment throughout our life together. You've turned my life into a beautiful love story with a happy ending, and I feel like the luckiest person alive. I am falling deeper and deeper in love with you with each passing day. I want you to know that my love for you is eternal, and I am yours forever. Thank you for being my everything, my love. I miss you so much that it's hard to put into words. Every day, the longing to see you grows stronger. I can't express how badly I want to be with you, to share moments and create memories together. The ache in my heart has reached a point where I find your name popping up everywhere, a constant reminder of your absence. My heart yearns to hold you close, to wrap you in my arms and keep you hidden in the warmth of my jacket forever. There's a deep desire to be near you, to feel the comfort of your presence. Despite my attempts to appear unaffected by everything, the truth is, I am deeply impacted by every action of yours. The distance between us feels like an insurmountable barrier, and I can't help but wish for the chance to bridge it. Reflecting on our past, I realize the mistake I made when I suggested we shouldn't have any contact. It was a hasty decision driven by emotions and misunderstandings. I regret those words immensely, and I now understand the gravity of that choice. The connection we share is too precious to be severed, and I long for an opportunity to mend what was broken. I acknowledge my irrational behavior on that fateful day, a day when I failed to comprehend your reasons and feelings. You handled the situation with kindness, choosing not to argue or fight. Instead, you left without a word, leaving me to grapple with the consequences of my actions. Looking back, I see that your silent departure was my biggest defeat. It made me realize the significance of your presence in my life, and I've come to understand that I can't bear the silence without you. There have been countless moments when I've contemplated reaching out to you, sending a simple hi to reignite a conversation. Yet, each time, I falter, unable to find the strength to hit that send button. It's a struggle between the desire to reconnect and the fear of rejection. I want you to know that my hesitancy doesn't diminish my longing to have you back in my life. I feel a deep sense of responsibility for my immature behavior, and I sincerely want to apologize. My heart tells me that you've forgiven me, that you understand me better than I understand myself. However, my mind remains haunted by the possibility that you may never want to hear from me again. The harsh words I uttered that day were never meant to hurt you, and I deeply regret the pain they caused. In my current state of reflection, I acknowledge that I wasn't in the right frame of mind during those trying times. I recognize the toll it took on both of us. I genuinely want to make amends, to show you how much you matter to me. Please grant me the chance to demonstrate the importance of our connection. I'm not promising a flawless journey ahead, but I commit to being more mindful of my words and actions. I want to learn from my mistakes and evolve into a better person for you. If your heart and mind align, I humbly ask for a second chance. Allow me the opportunity to rebuild what we once had, to create a stronger foundation for the future. I believe in the resilience of our connection and the possibility of a brighter tomorrow together.